New video of a padlock fight inside an Arizona prison, the same site where several inmates were murdered just last month.
Tonight we get reaction from the Department of Corrections and a prison advocate who says things must change. Nicole Christine joins us in the studio with this exclusive story tonight. Nicole.
Well, Brian and Ashley, advocates for prison reform say this video sounds the alarm on a lack of safety for both inmates and their guards. Now, we do want to warn you that the video of the attack is violent and may be disturbing to some viewers.
The inmates are running the asylum, and that's not what the taxpayers in Arizona are paying for.
A padlock and chain, those the apparent weapons of choice in a recent inmate-on-inmate assault caught on camera inside an Arizona state prison. The video lasts nearly 3 minutes and shows the attack spilling out into the prison yard. Donna Ham, the director of Middle Ground Prison Reform, calls the assault disturbing and a violation of laws in place.
You're really dancing with the case law, which protects an inmate's right to be safe. Inmates are all there because they've committed felonies, but they aren't there with a death sentence.
The Arizona Department of Corrections sending Fox 10 a statement on the incident that says in part, quote, "The incident in this video was isolated and there is no ongoing threat in this housing unit." And despite the brutal nature of the video, a DOC spokesperson says, quote, "No inmates received serious injuries and those involved were moved to higher custody housing." Sources tell Fox 10 this happened inside the Arizona State Prison complex in Tucson. Ham says another concern for her when watching the video was the apparent lack of response by prison staff.
No one came to his aid. No staff member attempted in any way to stop the assault, and that includes when the assault spilled out into the open recreation yard.
And Ham says safety concerns extend past those serving prison time.
You look at the video and you see that inmate swinging a metal lock on what appears to be some sort of a strap or a belt. He could just as easily be swinging that at a staff member. This is and should be a concern for all of the staff and all of the inmates.
And again, our sources telling us this happened in Tucson. Ashley, just last month, you covered 3 inmates who were murdered there, and Donna Ham told you that there were warning signs.
Yeah, Ricky Wassenaar serving 16 life sentences and killed 3 men in one attack. But if you reach out to the director, which I'm sure you're going to do, he'll tell you that he's proud of his staff there. He says that they did everything right, and it could have been much worse, and that was an isolated incident. You have to think about what the prison guards are thinking in this.
Sure.
Like, when you see that video, I wouldn't want to get involved. I wouldn't want to get hurt. So it's tough. It's tough inside of a prison.
Yeah, we're hoping to sit down with the director at some point and talk to him a little bit more about this, because they did admit that there is a spike in violence that they've been seeing, and they're trying to address that. So we want to learn a little bit more about what goes into addressing that and handling that in an environment like a state prison.
What is the role of a prison guard when there's a huge fight breaking out? What can you do?
Well, they have to get in the middle at that point. That's their job. Right? What, you stand back and let it go?
Well, it's harder. It's easier to say than do it.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
But that's the job. What about tonight at 9 and 10?
Yeah, so we're going to be digging deeper into this. So Donna Ham, she had a lot more to say. She says this is a systemic issue in Arizona state prisons. Obviously, it's a complex topic, so we're going to be digging a little bit deeper and continue this exclusive story at 9 and 10.